want it every day. It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be here tomorrow. It's gonna be here tonight. Calm down. It's gonna be here. It ain't going nowhere. The box is gonna be there in the morning. Good night.
Welcome
to the podcast. It's finally here.
We finally are doing it.
Finally doing it, and
after how you want to start with? How long is it we've been supposed to do this podcast
We've
for?
Been talking about this podcast since 2017, 18.
Probably even before then, but
definitely
17. 18.
This is the third mic I have bought, so it has to be done.
But the third time's a charm.
You
got the right mics.
All right.
You know I'm always going to do it big when I do it. I'm going to do it right the first time, which we didn't do that.
The second time.
Exactly. We got it right the third time, though.
I was like, look, you set it up, man. I would get the mic.
And we're here now.
And we're here.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm not going to lie. I feel real good. How you feel?
I feel real good. What's the name of the podcast?
Should we say it or should we just...
We shouldn't introduce it at least the first time.
The name of the podcast is called Drink Water, Eat Fruits.
Exactly.
Because you're going to feel good. That's going to make you feel good.
Going through so many names, all of them taken.
Yes.
By a bunch of people that aren't even doing nothing with their podcast.
Right. And it's fine. So, no.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So drink water, eat fruit. That's
exactly. That represents us. So that's not all we're going to talk about.
Right.
We're going to talk about everything.
This
a lot of relationship stuff. Life stuff. Just everything.
Everything. Random stuff. Everything.
But obviously, if you know us, you know we promote healthiness. So
yes.
Why not name it Drink Water,
Eat Fruit. Drink Water, Eat Fruit podcast. So yeah.
And this is our first episode.
So oh my goodness.
Excited.
I'm excited too. I'm not gonna lie. What are we gonna talk about tonight? Like, how does this? I've been practicing for so long. Like.
Right, and now we're here, and you don't know what to talk about.
No, you said you wanted to talk about.
You want to do something relationship wise?
Yeah, we could do something relationship wise. Like, you said you want to talk about. You want to say that?
No, we could. Yeah, we could jump right into it.
Sex
does sex drive matter in a relationship?
I think I'm like 50-50 with it. I think it's ways around it, even if it's not like. I think at the beginning of any relationship, the flames and the lust and all that stuff is like already there, but when you into it, when you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years into it, is it compatible? Because I feel like it's ways around that. What you think?
Yeah, exactly. I think, like you said, there's ways around it. But every relationship, every individual is going to be different. Nobody's the same. So you can't go off of, oh, well, this relationship works for this person or this one works for that person. But just from, our experience, we have totally two different sex drives, and we've had that our whole relationship. And throughout the whole relationship, there was a lot of times where I felt, well, I have a higher sex drive than she does. And like I said, it could flip. Sometimes it's not, it's not always.
Right.
But majority of the time, I have a higher sex drive than she does. So, at the beginning and throughout our relationship, that's always been an issue. But what I've finally, after how many years we've been together? 11 years, going on 12 years, that for the longest, I thought that, man, is something, wrong with me, or is it me? And I finally realized, I'm like, no, we're just totally two different people. Nobody's in the wrong. Nobody's in the right.
Exactly.
It's just, you gotta, if you love someone, y'all are going to figure each other out. You're going to, make it work.
Right. And that's what I agree on too. So that when I say it's ways around that, it's ways around that, did something just blink?
What?
I don't know. Oh, when I say it's ways around it, what I mean is, like, say for instance, I can't get mad at him if I'm in the mood and he's not in the mood, or if he can and I can't and he's in the mood and I'm not in the mood. At first it was kind of frustrating, but Now it's like, okay, if I'm not in the mood and you in the mood, look, go in the bathroom and handle your business. Or if I'm in the mood and you ain't in the mood, look, I'm just gonna go in the bathroom and handle my business and just keep it moving. But cause I feel like as a woman, you just feel like you just gotta do this and do that and do that. You just can't say no. You gotta say yes every time. You gotta be like, yes, I'm in the mood. Yes, I'm in the mood. Well, no, I'm not in the mood. I don't want to feel guilty about not being in the mood. Just go handle your business.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because a lot of times you did feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd always tell you, I'm like, look, we don't have to fight. We don't have to be upset if you're not in the mood. Which we had to learn that later on. And part of it too is I'm naturally just a high-strung, goofy person. So I do, and I know maybe I can speak for majority of guys, maybe not, that we do a lot of just goofy, flirty stuff that is kind of sexual, even though we're not trying to have sex or be sexual, but we, in a goofy way, we might smack you on the butt, do something sexual, which I understand that in 1 second it could lead to being sexual. So we go from, oh, okay, I'm not even in the mood, I'm just being playful, and now I'm in the mood just like that. So I guess that adds a lot to it too, to where it's like, okay, you're not just trying to engage or get her in the mood when you're in the mood. As men, it's like.
Speaking of mood.
What?
As you were saying, mood, like men and women. I don't know if it's men and women or just not even just men and women. Just each individual is different. I know if I just say anything about I'm about to take my teeth out, he know what it means when it's to take my teeth out. He just ready. Bam. That ain't working for me. I'm going to need you to cater to me. I'm going to need you to watch a movie with me. I'm going to need you to hold me. I'm going to need you to cuddle with me. I'm going to need you to caress me. Do all that because the car ain't moving unless you're going to crank it up. You can't push the car.
But that's one thing with her. I don't know if all women or a majority, that just the slightest little thing, everything's got to be perfect. And as men, well, I don't like she said individually, because I don't want to say women, men, It could whatever be flipped both ways. But if you're, I guess I got a higher sex drive, or you're easily put in the mood, it's, obviously some nasty stuff or something crazy could throw you off, but most of the time, like little things aren't going to bother you, even if it's like just talking or communicating. It's like with her, it's like, you got to know exactly what, when, and why, and everything.
And I hate that it's like that. I think it's like that with y'all. I'm just gonna say it. I can say men and women this time. I think it's like that with most men because y'all know that every time that y'all go engage with the woman, you're gonna.
Oh yeah, a happy ending. Not every time, but you're right.
95% of the time.
Right.
But not with us women. Not with women. Not 90% of the time. The percentage is very low that we do it every time we engage. Now you can do other things every time, but sometimes a quickie, no matter if you do a quickie or whatever, you still gonna reach your destination. But when it comes to just the way our body is made, it's just so complicated and difficult. We gotta have this, we gotta have that.
Right.
Like I wish we could just bam boom and y'all could just bam boom and women gotta
we got it made. I can't lie. So do you think that men are selfish in that way, just because no matter what, every time we're sexual, we're getting something out of it? Which at the end of the day, if you're pleasing your other partner, they should get something too. But there's a lot of times, a lot of women, they're not, like you said, they're not climaxing every time that you engage with each other. Like, it's not happening.
I wouldn't say selfish. I just think that's just that's just all y'all know. So, you know what I'm saying? So
that's
it's
true.
not a thought. And that's just all y'all know. And that's all we know. Women, we're used to it. Now, I'm not going to lie. It feels good. It feels good. Even though you don't have to reach your destination, because sometimes it just feels good. Like, I'm not going to lie. A couple back shots.
But as a woman, knowing that your man was like, please, does that do something for you too? Like, knowing
we like that.
He got off. That or not really.
I think so. Yeah, I like it. But I just think it's just all about how we were. I just think women are just taught. You just got to make sure your man please. So when he does reach his destination, we're happy. We're not thinking about.
So you think that's where it comes from?
Yeah.
That pleasing, you got to please them.
Yeah, it's
So when
weird.
you do it, you feel accomplished.
Yeah, we just always been drilled in our head. Just women, you gotta do this, you gotta say yes, you gotta do it like this. You can't just lay there. You gotta do this, and it's like most of the time we don't even reach our destination, but we be happy and accomplished because y'all reach our destination. So it's kind of crazy, but that we just get used to that.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot for like sometimes it's just like I think ours is more mental get to that point because if the mental ain't right, I'm in the mood. You gotta do a lot for to get in the mood. I like it. I prefer it better when I'm in the mood because you be like, let me, you know what I mean, and I be like, get me in, do some things to get me in the mood first. I rather you'd rather eat when you hungry versus eat when you just
you want more foreplay, more get you even more
but
in
baby,
the mood.
at least
Okay, yeah, we don't
care about all that.
just like a car. You just go and crank it up, and we ready to go.
It look
It
like
ain't
y'all,
like it ain't like an old like it's winter time, and you got an older car where you got to go warm it up, crank it up, let the heat get going in there before you jump on in there.
Baby, y'all like Flintstones. Y'all just get in that move and just run. Don't even crank it up. Just go.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't even got to crank it up.
But yeah, but anyway, like we said, like I said, there's ways around it though. For the other part, when
yeah, but I guess my main thing is from what I've learned, like I said, is not from whoever's perspective. If y'all are on total two different sides, you can't think that one's wrong or the other one.
right.
It's all about compromise. And like she was saying, there's times that, okay, she's not in the mood or whatever, but hey, let me just go ahead and do that. He's in the mood. Not going to make a big deal about it. But that's the main thing to take away, I feel, is that everybody's different. Nobody's right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all just have to figure that out.
But you know what? A lot of women don't like when a man go and, please themselves. I've seen a lot of that on social media. I was yo, what?
They be insecure about it?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't want to give it up when they want it, then
you don't want him to go pleasure himself.
That's going to happen.
Girl,
it's happening either way.
Either way, he gonna go pleasure himself.
Whether if you allow it or you, I mean, there ain't no a lot like that. But I'm sure there are relationships where you gotta where you gotta hide it or.
Wow, but yeah, a lot of women don't like that. And they like, no, I'll give it to him before he have to do that. Girl, you gonna get tired. What you mean you gonna give it to him before he go please himself? He ain't pleasing. He ain't going to do it with nobody. He going in the bathroom to handle his business. Why is you?
So what do you think about the women? I've been seeing a lot of women on social media. I think they're just doing it to get clout and just get interactions where they talking about just 24/7 giving it up, pleasing a man, just 24/7.
That is taught pick me behavior.
I don't even think a man wants it that much. As much as horny as we are and as much as we want it all the time, you think that until you get it. And then it's just like you get to the point where it's like, no, you'd be telling them like, calm down, stop.
I call that taught pick me behavior. And what I mean by that is what I was saying earlier. You got to please you were taught this woman, as a woman, you got to please your man. You got to make sure he ain't going nowhere else. If you don't give it to him, he going to get it from somewhere else. So that's like taught pick me behavior. Like, yeah, I give my man head every day, all day. When he wake up, before he go to work, when he get out work, when he thinking about it. Like, girl, what's wrong with your mouth? That's just taught pick me behavior. Like, look. Pick me, and then the whole time he still be cheating, girl, because you doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, like with anything, it's a balance. Y'all gotta find y'all's balance.
True.
But there's still time, like after 11 something years, most of the time we're good, but we go through, there's times where it's like, and I think it could just be, it's that time where we are totally on two different. I'm just going through. A couple weeks of where I'm real ready to go and you're not.
Right.
And then, but that's, very seldom that happens. So I guess that's just a part of life. But like you said, doing it all the time, like that's not, because you're going to, even if you're doing it as a woman and you really want to do that, you're not just doing it for any other reason. It's just like, oh no, I want to do this. You're going to burn yourself out.
Right.
It's not going to work. And the guy at the end of the day, you're not giving him nothing to want or miss or what. Yeah, so he that might make him want to go somewhere because now you done built him up to be, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Now he going over
expected even more. Yeah.
Now he going over to your house to watch Netflix and just watch a movie and she ain't even got to do nothing. You're doing too much. Relax.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if somebody's going to cheat, they're going to do it either way.
Exactly.
It don't matter. You can go out your way, do a bunch of stuff. Like, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it either way.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. So why do a bunch of extra stuff so you think, oh, if I do this, they're not going to cheat. If somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat.
Exactly. No matter how much you do it, no matter if you don't do it or you do it. If that's in them and they want to do it, no matter how much you do all that, they going to cheat, y'all, if it's in them. But if it's not, then you good. You ain't got to do all that. It's just that stress and pressure that we just have as women and just think that we got to do this and do that all the time. So, definitely talk pick me behavior.
Oh, you got all that pressure?
No, when we first got together, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, I was saying yes. You want okay? Yes, I'll do it. Even if
you're ready to do anything.
Yes, at the beginning because I had that talk pick me behavior at the beginning of a relationship. I'm not gonna lie. Every time you ask, like even if I ain't feel like yes, even if I ain't want to do yes, okay, yes. But it's like,
well, that must have been at the very very beginning because that wore out quick. You were like, it ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here in the morning. And I was just at the point, just, being in a long-term relationship. So I was just, it's here. It's there. So
I'm like,
might as well do something. Like,
I'm like, why you want it every day? It ain't going nowhere. It's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here tonight. Calm down. It's going to be here. It ain't going nowhere. The box is going to be there in the morning. Good night.
But as women... I'm not saying, I hate saying men, women, or whatever, but y'all like to cuddle. Yeah. Not saying men don't, but that's more of y'all's thing. But when we cuddle, y'all, it's very hard for us to just cuddle and it just ends with a nice little cuddle and let's go to sleep. No, normally a nice good cuddle, it might last for about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, nice little cuddle.
That flashlight definitely be poking me when I'm like, I just want to cuddle and watch a movie. That's it.
Oh, I give you a lot of cuddles.
Yeah, you definitely give me a lot of cuddles. Don't mean I don't feel the flashlight.
Oh yeah, that's coming with it.
I'm like, okay.
That's coming with it.
I be like, yo, the flashlight. And then I do like this. Maybe the flashlight will go away. The flashlight don't go away.
So we really be thinking y'all be sleeping, but y'all be faking.
Yeah, but that don't work because the flashlight don't go away. You know what happened? Something else get to slide down.
We're going to wake y'all up. It's time to get up, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Time to get up, sleepyhead.
Well.
So does it matter? Does sex drive matter?
I don't know. Y'all tell us do sex drive.
I mean, I would say no, because like I said, we're total opposites, and we work. Even though I'm like, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead and finish it.
No, I'm just saying we bump heads a lot, and we've had, like I said, but I've learned because I used to get upset. I'm not gonna lie, I used to take it personal and act like a little kid and be childish. It's like, but at the same time, just I guess frustrations, sexually frustrated or whatever it is. But, I mean, I'm speaking more, that is more of years and years ago.
That was like early on.
It's been years and years. It's like that doesn't happen. But now I'm not saying that we don't have little fights here and there, every once in a while, but it's very seldom.
Yeah, because we know how to communicate and we are very understanding people. We're like best friends, so.
Oh no, we are. You're definitely my best friend.
Right, we're definitely best friends. So all that being mad over this, like, look, I break, just go in the bathroom. It ain't that serious. Or if I know the mood, if I know he don't feel like doing that and all that, I just go handle my business in the bathroom.
What?
Keep it moving.
You be doing what?
But I don't be on it like that.
You be in the bathroom a lot.
You been in the bathroom way. You been in the bathroom way
I'll
more than
be
me.
number two in.
I'll be number 2 and 2. You know we drink water,
number
eat
3
fruit.
and number 4 and.
Oh my goodness. Whatever. But yeah, y'all let us know.
So,
what?
Do you think your partner watching porn is not a big deal?
No. We grown. Do what you want.
I mean, some people could say or think that, oh, that's kind of cheating too, or
watching adult.
I mean, because it doesn't. I don't care who you are, what you say, is gonna happen. Even if you think that your partner doesn't, they do.
Right.
Everybody watches porn.
Exactly.
Everybody
watch adult films, y'all. I'm just saying. So they do. My man not gonna have to. He do, girl. He do.
Even y'all too. Don't just say he do.
She do. All of them do. We do.
It's just It's I don't know. Even if y'all have a good
relationship.
And everybody's happy in that department, I think there's still going to be times where it's just you're going to do it.
Definitely, but sex drive stuff. I think it all goes back to maturity, because if you're dealing with somebody immature,
right?
It don't matter if y'all sex drive match or it don't match. They just, they have to have a mature mind and be mature. Like, okay, my girl not in the mood. Versus, I can't. You don't want to give me like who? Don't be pounding around. Don't be doing all that stuff.
I'll admit it. I know a
lot
of guys
want. You must have hit it a lot at the beginning.
Huh?
You must have hit it a lot at the beginning.
Oh, you say hit it a lot? What? Of me getting upset?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I had to grow a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying every time.
Right.
But I'm saying at the beginning, it did happen a lot.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't show it to
right,
you, I still had those emotions. It felt like now it's nothing.
Right.
Like, it just is what it is. Yeah. It's like you just learn to just deal with, like you said, handling it in a mature way on both parties.
Yep.
What?
Oh, I guess we'll continue this. Well, not this. We'll continue another conversation on the next episode.
That's it?
Well, I don't know what else to say.
How long we been going for? We needed a timer.
I know, right? I was going to put a timer on, but I didn't.
All right. Well, I guess that's the first episode.
Drink water.
Eat fruit.
Podcast. Let us know in the comments. I want y'all to let us know. What are y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all think it's important? Or do y'all be like, child, whatever. So, yeah. Drink water. Drink some water and eat some fruit today, okay?
Definitely. And that's it. We out.